Their third time ever, if, of course, they beat Fiji. Fiji have beaten Scotland 27 times, Scotland 6 times. But remember, Scotland have beaten quite recently, 2 last time in Wellington and Port Elizabeth, twice last season. And Ben Ryan here has changed his chaming, bringing his new players to starting up. And I guess similarly with Stephen Gemmell. Scott Hastings, I mean, interesting, isn't it? This coach from Stephen Gemmell starting his 7 players.
Yeah, very much so. Colin Shaw wearing the number 2 jersey and Maltman number 8. Interesting enough, getting their first starts. He's put Vernon and Jones and also James Eddy onto the bench, so they're more experienced players. But so are Fiji. So Kunitani is new into the side. Ekusawa and Mata get a chance. So it's an opportunity for the coaches to expose the players in advance of next week at Twickenham, give them a little bit of the sort of buzz, and I reckon the changes will come in at the half-time mark for both these teams.
Yeah, it certainly has this a buzz, as you were saying there, with Scotland. I mean, getting up into the Cup semi-finals 5 years ago was the last time.
Well, it's been a long wait for the Scottish fans to see them at this level of competition, but for me it's all about the consistency. They were just outthought, outsmarted a little bit in the semi-final by Canada, and congratulations go to them. But look at the smile still on Colin Gregor. They know it's been a bit of a special time, this, and the scene was set back in March in Hong Kong when they won the bowl final, so that has continued into Glasgow, and of course they'll want to finish off strongly and please this boisterous crowd that have continued to stay and support their team.
And helpful too, because London next week, but also the Commonwealth game as well.
Yeah, very much so. And Stephen Gemmell, he's really given his team the confidence and the spark to compete at the Commonwealth Games.
From South Africa, the referee, Ben Krause. So this will be fun. And certainly there'll be tremendous noise for the Scotland team. Into the hands straight away. Colin Gregor is a clever player of 7s and gets away again. Needs some support. But lost then. And here's the... Well, it's a different team. We've got Fiji here. There's some of the new players in. There goes Ratambuli. Well, by the way, Ravuvu is suspended, so they've only got 11 players, but they've got enough, haven't they? Naikaso. Good tackle by Maltman. And well played. Advantage as well. And Andrew Turnbull. Good to see. And there, Scott White. Good play. Christine. Colin Shaw starting as well. And Colin Gregor, well, he has to be there. He's the captain. He's a great player of 7s. Unlucky there, knocked over was Scott Riddell.
Get back, right.
But still there. From Shaw to Gregor to Riddell. Andrew Turnbull. Knocked over by Viri. Riddell again though. Tough man he is. Could he get away? Andrew Turnbull. How long has he played? Since 2004. Remarkable, 10 years. And he's still a good player. Scott White. This is Colin Shaw. I don't think he started up in any of them, but this one he is. Nice pass, well held by Maltman again. Gregor into the hands of White. Good tackle, wasn't it, from Naikaso. Well, good start.
Yeah, it is, but Scotland are a good passing team. They're noted on the circuit for that. They've completed 20 passes, but that last pass, there was a pressure pass on there, not delivered. And of course Fiji, we know about how much pace they got. So it's the pace of Fiji and the exuberance against the teamwork and the unity of Scotland in this tie.
But it's so good, isn't it, Scotland? You know, Dubai, they were in the plate safe And since then, you know, they've never been up to the plate, let alone in the cup quarter or seven or semi. So it's well, tremendous here at Glasgow, and a chance. Gregor into the hands. Christine, there's the first try. Scotland start.
Yeah, young Christine. He's just signed for Edinburgh Rugby for the next 2 seasons, so he's part of his development is very much stepping up from the 7s to 15s. However, he's excelling here. Colin Gregor to Dean stretched his legs.
15 seconds.
Yeah, this 20-year-old from Loughborough University. Is that a good kick? Oh, so close. Colin Gregor. Oh, Christine, it wasn't long away. He was the captain of the Edinburgh Academic School. There he goes with his try.
We saw a picture of him the other day, actually, and still very much a baby face of the Scotland team, and lifting that Scottish Schools Cup a number of years ago. And it just goes to show that there is a progression there is a development plan for these young players.
Colin Gregor again into the hands of Colin Shaw. He's 10 years older than Christine. Riddell. Well taken. Oh, unlucky. Andrew Turnbull couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, well, Scotland had their chance there, didn't they? Turnbull couldn't collect the kick from Dean and the overhead pass. Scotland showing real relish in this time. Dell with a little chip. Look at this, Dean. Little flick pass here. Turnbull, well, he's not 6 foot tall, unfortunately, to take that pass.
Ben Ryan. Well, he's certainly put his new name, and look at this guy. He once is waiting for someone, certainly. Ratamboli, oh, there it is. Very, very.
Eighth try in Glasgow this weekend for Samisoni Viri, 48 this season. And we've still got one tournament to go.
Wonderful that. Nathuku, he was on his own, there he goes. He wanted someone else. He wasn't going to go the whole way. Andrew Turnbull was taking him.
Yeah, the support play of the Fijians, though, the pass delivered.
10 seconds left.
And sevens, well, how often have we seen Fiji score from deep? And their support play is magnificent.
Very, very, well, I don't think he's the best kicker. He hasn't had one conversion yet in his life of sevens. But how many tries he has? Well, he's got already 48 tries this season, 75 altogether in his playing. And now it's Kunatani, but well picked up. Oh, he's on the wrong side. Came in the side, did he? Yep. I must say the Fijians, the way they play, it's a joy to watch. And now it's Naikatau into the hands of Ratamboli. Danger.
Yeah, the penalty there, Nigel. He held on to the ball, rolled an extra 360 degrees there.
So it's still 5-all.
Colin Gregor, you know, he just knows the clock's ticking down. He's looking at the scoreboard in that far corner, so he'll just kick this one out of play, and let's move on to the second half.
Don't blame him. 5-5. Half time. Great start. And well done so far. Remember, Fiji have won 27 times, Scotland 6 times. Well, it's halfway, and it's half at the price. And now, of course, the final coming up. will be New Zealand against Canada, and Canada will be the first time ever in the cup final of any tournament of the sevens. There are Scotland. Well, you can see it's raining now. Scotty, you think some changes here for Scotland?
Yeah, I'm just looking down onto the pitch. Stephen Gemble's brought Lee Jones on, so it was just 7 minutes. And I'm just seeing on the far side, Colin Shaw still on the game. So yeah, just the one change for Scotland so far.
One try for each. That's the score. And 6:50 seconds to go for this position of the third. And there he goes, Nathuku. Sorry, it was Naka, so two of them all, that's the other one. Look just the same, Nathuku. Set up there, then Mata. And this is Nathuku. Nathuku is going to get there. They can't stop him now. Gregor tried, but he was going to get there first.
Well, I think he scored that winning try in Tokyo over South Africa and showing plenty of running.
Well, a young guy, 20-year-old, 5'7", that's all he is. Waisaya Nathuku from the Westfield Barbarians in Nadi. And remember, of course, Tuai and Masalevu and Mulavoro are still sitting down at the moment. So sensible, really, Ben Ryan, getting their experience of these new players who aren't normally starting up. 10-5, 2 tries to 1, Fiji at the moment. But Scotland still in touch. Gregor again, oops, little pass. Went past Kunatani. Sets it up again, but it's okay. Into the hands of Colin Gregor. That was a bit of luck. And then Shaw. Good work, this time from Richard Vernon. Sorry, it wasn't Vernon at all, it was Waltman. Now then, Andrew Turnbull, has he got the pace? I think he has. He's not going to get him, Nathuku isn't. Well done, Andrew Turnbull. This guy who's played 3 World Cups in 05, 09, 13, first played in Hong Kong in 04, and he still now has got 150 tries.
Well, it is a landmark, but well, I'm going to be a wee bit critical here because, well, Scotland, let's go through the try first of all, and I'll explain in a sec, because Scott White showed it, Turnbull did it, and I think it was there. Turnbull went for the corner, but for me, he could have gone round and under the posts. And that would have made the conversion simpler for Colin Gregor.
Well, he made it though, the try. Yes, he could have, you're right. So, 2 tries, 2 tries. 10-10, Fiji, Scott. What a game this is. And remember, the last 4 times that Fiji have won them, well, in Las Vegas, the last time they played, it was 24-0 to Fiji. But last year, two seasons, they won 2. Very, very tremendous tackle from Scott White. On the wrong side. Pio Tuai. So they getting his stronger players now, certainly. Oh, look at the pace of this. Colin Issau into the hands now of Kunatani. It's on the side. Well covered by Scotland then. I thought it was going to be a certain try.
Number 5.
Yeah, good defence from the far side by Scotland. We've talked about the wonderful Fijian pace. This is Samisoni Viri brought down by Scott White. White then jumps on the ball there, and this is Colin Shaw on Colin Issau. Colin Gregor in for the tackle, Turnbull across. It just goes to show the commitment that Scotland have had.
Well, whatever, tremendous effort this has been from Scotland. And a little cheer as Colin Gregor claps as he goes back onto his play. Well, what a tremendous performance he has been in this tournament.
Well, his replacement, Alex Glashen, well, he threw the ball in the line out, but it was Squint, and it's handed this, put it on the scrum, 5 metres from the Scotland line.
Just 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. 10-10 it is at the moment. With a chance here, it's Ratambuli. Picked up by Milivoro. Milivoro, has he got the try? I think it will be descent. Referee will talk, yes, immediately Ben Krause, the South African referee, says yes, it's certainly. So Fiji go with their third try, 15-10.
Good defence first of all, came across from Lee Jones. Turnbull, you'll notice, with the number 7 jersey, just got pulled to the left there, should have covered the blind. Despairing attempt for the tackle, and the conversion that comes is good.
The first conversion then of the 5 tries. 17-10 Fiji, 45 seconds to go. Well, it's been a terrific effort for Scotland anyway, and the crowd have loved it. It's been tremendous for them. Fiji, well, third place probably, unless something dramatic happens now. No, I don't think so. Ratambuli, 25 seconds, that's all. And with that conversion, Fiji 7 points ahead.
Gentlemen, don't play for time now, please. Play ball first, knock on of you.
Well, Scotland need the ball here, but the put in is by Fiji with Mulivoro. What a player he is, as Asalevu and Viri, and the captain, Colin Issau. And this is Ratambuli. And now this is Mulivoro. Great tackle, tremendous effort. What an effort Scotland have done in their defence.
Sorry, gentlemen.
And hope he's not injured. And that, in fact, is the final. And hopefully, I think they're injured. Not. They're both down. Well, I just think that was a tremendous performance by Scotland anyway.